Your first reaction when the Shoutout came out? Have you talked to her since then? Give me all that craziness.
I've talked to her since then, and my first reaction was that it was AI, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's do this. What up? It's JoJo on the radio. This is the iHeartRadio Countdown. Charlie Puth, how are you, man?
I'm good. How many? What interview is this?
This is
number 14.
How many? Today you've done like 50 interviews.
No, with you.
Oh, with me? Oh, God, over the years?
Our first one was in 2015, I believe.
It's been a while, dude.
It's been a while.
Have you missed me over the last couple of years? I haven't talked to you since.
Every day.
Oh, my God. By the way, we're talking random stuff. Before we start this interview, we're not talking music. We're not talking video, album, all that stuff. We're
talking teeth.
Teeth.
Yeah.
What's going on? Give me the details. The Invisalign. You love them or you hate it? What do you?
No, I love it. It's just I realize it's like, have you ever used it before? It's like shifting.
I've had braces before. Yeah.
It's kind of like that. It's like a new thing for me, but I'm thankful for it. It's just shifting my bite. It's like it's so if my voice sounds any different. It doesn't. It
doesn't any different. Like if you didn't tell me, I wouldn't have thought twice. But I was asking, when you perform live, you don't take them out, right?
No.
Wouldn't you want to be more comfortable when you sing, or are you just kind of like
listen, man? I just do what the doctor says. But I kind of look like a student right now. I got like
you have a little student vibe,
yeah.
know? Doctor's like, I don't care if you're Charlie Puth, leave them damn things in and sing. You're like, yes, sir.
No, I'm thankful.
Yes,
I'm thankful for teachers and doctors and everything.
I haven't talked to you since you got married. Congratulations.
Thank you. I must say before you go, you're such a pro at this. Like you're just like so snappy with it. It's admirable.
It's you know what? It's like you do with your music. It's all I do. This is all I do.
Right. It's just so second nature to you.
It kind of is, dude. Like you have perfect pitch and all that good stuff. I have perfect something. I'm a perfect idiot. There you go.
No, I think you're perfect at what you do.
Thank you very much.
I'm serious right now. That was really impressive. That like how the song ended and you just like perfectly like.
I practice that every day.
Yeah.
I don't really.
No need to.
You've done several interviews in the past. Mm-hmm. Now that you said those nice things about me, have you had some terrible interviews?
Oh yeah.
Like
never with you though.
Do you
never.
Ever pause and go, man, you're terrible.
I wouldn't remember any specifics, but like I think maybe they were terrible because of me. No, maybe I wasn't on my game or something. But yeah, there's good days and bad days with everything.
I would have to imagine. But yeah, dude, congrats on you getting married.
Thank you. 1 year. We just celebrated 1 year. It was 1 year in September.
2 questions on it. How's married life? And is there anything that you didn't expect?
Married life is amazing. I didn't expect to be living a minute away from my parents. That's an amazing. That's an amazing thing. I see them every day now, and I always kind of knew that I would marry my best friend, and I did.
And how long? I don't want to get personal, but how long did you know her? Like
I've known her for almost like 10 years.
Oh wow, yeah. Dude! Huge congrats to you and her.
Thank you. Yeah, it makes marriage makes everything much more colorful. Like the sky looks like 2008 sky. It's how people say that everything before pandemic was brighter and more vivid. That's every day for me.
I bet you have so many songs written about her or inspired by her.
Yeah,
I would think.
I mean, you'll have to listen to the album too, but I think it's just I don't want 3 years to go by without any album. Now I have like things to write about.
The album details have been revealed. Charlie, let's go through it again. Title, pre-save. What can you say?
It is called Whatever's Clever, and there really isn't a clever song. The reason why I named it that, this is my answer I memorized. The reason why I named it that is because it's kind of like a goodbye to a former way of thinking about music. Like I used to think that everything had to be clever, and I always put myself second. This is the first time where I actually didn't even put the sound first. I just put life first, and then sound came second.
Oh, wow. And you've normally been the complete flip of that.
I mean, I've backed myself into a corner on the internet, like as the sound guy, but I really, in the couple months that it took to make this album, sound came second, life ccame first. And that's a new thing for me.
You said when the album comes out, it'll answer a lot of questions.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by that? Or is maybe you can't say too much because it'll give out too much info, but what can you elaborate?
I cannot say too much.
Don't do it, Charlie. Don't stop it.
I will say this, I feel the most comfortable I've ever felt, and that's partially because I married the love of my life, Brookie, and because I feel like there's so many wonderful things in life that I didn't see before, and they just happen to have some melody attached to them.
What about the album release date? Can you confirm that for me?
Spicy Pisces, March.
March
6th.
March.
Wow, that's coming up quickly.
That is pretty quick.
Yeah, March 6th.
I assume everything at this point is.
Is that Pisces, March?
I'm so bad with that stuff. I'm a Capricorn. I was. Born
It
in
is. I'm
December,
getting a
so I know.
thumbs up.
Spicy Pisces time.
Yeah.
Let's go. I assume it coming out March 6th. Everything is done, or are there final tweaks to
Everything
be
is done. I usually that wouldn't be the case. Usually I'm making a song, coming in here to talk to you about that song, and then saying, okay, goodbye, JoJo. I have to go to the studio to make the rest of the album. This is the first time where I actually had time to make an entire record, which is so crazy and not chaotic.
So you like it like this much more so than.
So much more, because I can actually come up with like a mission statement, like what I want to learn about myself through music. I don't have to make a song and hope I make 11 more songs.
That's
which
kinda
is
stressful, I would think, right?
I used to think that was the way. I had to be stressed out. I was going to run out of things to write about if I wasn't stressed out. This is like, I'm being serious right now. This is like actually how I used to think.
So stress was part of it's just kind of the way it was.
That's how I wrote every song. Like I had to be life in chaos. And I always thought if I was comfortable and just, I'm a happy guy, but you know, I thought I had to be like a starving artist mentality and like upset, or else it wasn't going to be an interesting piece of music. I was so dead wrong about that. I've written the best music of my life by being the happiest I've ever been.
Kind of therapeutic for me. I think maybe I'm like that in a way.
It might be
too.
the sound of my voice. I did just wake up.
What if fans, when they see you in the wild, not like at a meet and greet or a concert, or one of your residencies, which we'll talk about that in a minute, just walking around at the mall, you and your wife or who?
The mall.
If
Are
you
there even malls anymore?
Good point. Maybe we have a mall, but it just shut down up where I live at. Anyway,
oh,
wherever
man.
you are, when they see you.
No, we're at the mall.
At the mall.
Where there's nothing open.
There's an old school Blockbuster that's closed down.
I only see you.
And you at the mall.
Yeah.
What do fans typically say though? How do they react? Do they flip out? Do they just what do they do?
I think
At the mall.
I think in general people's relationship with celebrity has kind of changed because it feels like you know the person because they're on your phone. That's where we watch everything now. So there's less of a and my fans specifically, it's an even deeper like I feel like we know each other kind of feeling. There's no nervousness. I would hope that there's no nervousness. I'm only human.
Do you feel the same way back to them?
Yeah.
In a way?
Absolutely. I mean, there have been times where, if I'm with my family, it's like, don't barge into the room. But even then, like, it's just such a normal experience. And it's usually a very musical experience, too. Where 99% of the time, music is always talked about.
How cool has these kind of jazzy vibe residencies, performances? It must have been just super epic to do, right?
It is epic for me because it's kind of where I started. I've always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to take a bunch of pop songs and jazzify them because that's the way that they were originally intended to be played. And now I get to do that.
Oh,
so
nice.
It's wonderful for me. And I started out playing in these venues, and I feel like I've become a bit rusty at playing in front of just 200 people. There's less echo. It's not a big arena. It's you're just right there with everybody. So I remind myself that I better do a good job because they're all watching.
Didn't somebody tell you at one point, like, Charlie, don't be too jazzy? I think I read that somewhere. And now, of
yes,
course,
that was a real thing that someone said to me. That obviously was not great advice.
that didn't age well.
That didn't age well.
Right.
Because now everybody loves jazz more than ever. Leve, everybody loves jazz. Jazz is in everything.
Let's talk about the video. Retro vibe, got some claymation in this. What can you say about the video?
What I can say about the video is kind of what my mind looks like musically. There's a tree, but it has quarter notes and treble clefs. And the claymation was my creative director, Crystal, and Blood Pop. We all kind of collaborated on this, but it was really their idea. And I was just so blown away by it. And Charlotte, Rutherford, the wonderful video director. It's a result of a lot of people pushing me in directions I haven't been in before, but it felt very familiar when I was there shooting it.
Give me the backstory. What do we need to know on this track, Changes?
Just about, I'd say that predominantly the song is about the changes in your life, and that's actually the lyric in the song too. But you don't know why it's happening, when it happens. No one prepares you for a massive change in your life, but you just go with it, and usually it's meant to be the right thing for you.
Not trying to do any real personal stuff, but was it a real life event that inspired this, or loosely based on?
I would say so. Yeah, I would say that. But it's like it's a lot of life events put into one 3-minute song, and especially life events that aren't exclusive to me. Everybody in the world can feel these life events. So hopefully, when people hear this on your show right now, they'll listen back and be like, I feel like you wrote that for me. That's always the goal.
Love it. I haven't talked to you since this cool shout out you got from Taylor on her last album, Tortured Poets Department.
Yeah.
Your first reaction when the shout out came out? Have you talked to her since then? Give me all that craziness.
I've talked to her since then. And my first reaction was that it was AI, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because it's just, I mean, she's such a genius in her songwriting. She managed to rhyme my name with anything. My last name is already such a strange, abnormal word, and she was able to rhyme it with something. That's amazing in itself. But once I listened to it, I was like, "Oh wow, that really." A couple times, it's the biggest compliment anybody could ever give me. I was very blown away.
Have you worked with her many times, or at all?
No, I've never worked with her. She doesn't need me. She can 100% her songs.
Well, nobody needs anybody. Well, I guess I can't say that, but neither one of you need the other ones. But I think it'd be kind of fun,
Yeah, I mean, I will work with any artist, big or small. They can be as big as Taylor. They could just be starting out, as long as they're passionate. And I really mean this too. As long as they're passionate, I mean, things move so fast nowadays. I just want to be part of someone's musical discography in the future, because I don't know if I'm going to tour forever. I do know that I want to make music forever.
This is the impossible question.
Okay.
Favorite, especially for you.
Favorite mall?
No. Yes. What is your favorite? What would be your favorite mall, now that you bring it up? Even though it's probably
the Monmouth Mall, R.I.P.
Oh God, I love that place. Never been there. What's your favorite lyric you have ever written?
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
I think we all know what song that came from.
Just because of how fast it came together, how poetic it is, and how much it says in such a small sentence structure.
Do you love when songs come to you quick? Because some I would imagine you have to kind of bang out, and some just kind of come from the heavens. Do you like the quick ones? Or?
But I also like fighting for something I know is good that didn't happen right away. I try my best not to discard anything. You just get that feeling about. I try not to discard it because it might show itself in a different shape and a different way later.
Well, this question is just for me, and we've talked about this before, but I am obsessed, not with malls, with the paranormal, ghost, haunted houses, all that stuff. I've got a podcast called Paranormal. I talk to people year-round who've had paranormal encounters. I do it not just because Halloween's coming up.
The UFOs they keep pretending don't exist.
I think that's kind of proven. That's kind of almost, for some, like, it's kind of old news, right? To a degree.
Yeah, I think people are just like tired of it at this point. They're like, whatever.
Have you ever had a paranormal encounter, Charlie? It's okay if you haven't.
No, but I was with a friend of mine flying back from somewhere, and he showed me pictures of something that that looked like the thing that you like talking about too, on his phone too.
Really?
And I was like, wait, that actually might be a pretty amazing discovery.
But was it like a UFO of sorts, or some sort of a ghost kind of a thing?
I have no idea. It was just on his phone, but I'm intrigued by that stuff too.
Okay,
maybe they have their own version of music.
Maybe that'd be right up your alley. Well, here's my challenge to you.
Okay.
I would love to, and feel free to say no. 80% of guests I have say no.
We're going to Nevada
We're
right
going
now.
to Nevada right now. It's going to be, we're going to get toe up from the flow up.
Yep.
No, on your tours, that's terrible. As you travel around. As you travel around this crazy world, doing your tours and whatnot, you're going to stay in a lot of amazing hotels. But what you probably don't realize is a lot of these hotels have a haunted backstory. Look out for room B340. Don't go on the 7th floor. Don't look in the mirror on the 11th. would you at some point consider requesting the haunted room, staying there for the night, and then reporting back to me as he's shaking his head no, telling me what happened?
It's just such a...
It's a great
you
idea,
couldn't
Joe.
predict that question.
If you know me, you probably could.
I probably... no, I know you are probably disappointed in that answer.
It's okay.
You'd probably do the opposite.
I would, but if something ever does happen, bank it in your head. Tell me about it later.
I gotta tell you, JoJo, I would have never thought of that question ever.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now,
but it's something you talk about every day. Answered. I feel like I would take the 4th floor option.
Okay, 4th floor.
I don't like elevators anyway.
You want the no ghost 4th floor.
I like the most predictable elevator situation. I will walk up flights of stairs.
Really?
I don't like elevators.
So you what's the highest you'll go without like 4th is like your limit to walk up?
I mean, sometimes I have no choice, and I just have to
just hit the button.
Yeah, or someone hits the button.
Right.
Yeah, no, like 160th floor, like when we're going international. Sometimes these big buildings, but I just do the Wim Hof breathing.
Just kind of.
Yeah.
Just kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So you still do it, but you're like, man, like just kind of focus, like don't think about it.
Yeah, it still sucks, but we do it anyway.
You have this series, Charlie, on TikTok.
Yes.
Professor Puth.
Yeah.
One of the topics you were talking about was basically don't beat up an artist when they have similar songs because there's only 12 notes, and for starters, I didn't realize there were only is that true?
Yeah,
12
absolutely.
notes.
There's 12 notes.
So walk me through that whole conversation if you can kind of sum that one up.
Well, it's usually I just don't see an artist at the studio being like with an evil laugh saying I'm gonna rip this person off and they're gonna hate it. Like that, it's usually done out of inspiration from prior art before, or it's totally not malicious in any way. I just think like the war of the fandoms has to come to an end. It's all music. We're all doing what we love. It's such an amazing thing. Sound, music. I also love music so much. So maybe I'm the person in the middle saying, hey, everybody, can we just get along? But I think that it's usually done out of inspiration for the other acts. And
now that you mention it, I think, it makes complete sense. I mean, you can't take somebody's exact song and redo it. I get that part of it. But every song...
I mean, you can. You just have to pay them for it.
Every song is inspired by another song. Every single song. Some song must have inspired it.
I don't know
in a way.
I don't know if every song was inspired from another song. Sometimes it's 100% ground up, innovative, and then people hear that and are inspired by it. But scientifically, tonally, everything has been borrowed from things in the past. Every note has been used before in a different way, but there's an infinite way to make a song about love, a song about hardship. There's an endless combination of so this is where I get passionate.
Wow, I love this. Go, do it.
It's like numbers, like how pi is 3.14, blah, 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 blah. That's all the numbers I know. But it goes on for infinity. That's music as well.
12 notes.
12 notes, but...
Sharps and flats and all.
But a C, if this is a C, there could be this many different variations of a C. There could be this many different variations of just one note. It could go up to infinity, just one note. So there's probably trillion, fulfillion, gazillion, whatever C's, and that's just one note. And you go to C sharp, and
wow,
that's a very sophomore kind of like way of explaining it, and it's not actually very musical the way I explained it. I'm sure there's people who can explain that better, but it's just infinity is is interesting to me.
Fascinating to hear you talk about that, and cool to see you. That's where your passion is. It's just kind of cool to see that whole thing there.
Yeah, I get all awkward and light up. And
have you ever been starstruck?
Oh, you know who I was starstruck by? Stevie Wonder.
Oh wow!
Stevie Wonder came in. We were actually doing something for iHeart, and Stevie Wonder and his handler came in, and Stevie just sat down. I think he knew I was in the room, but I didn't say anything because I was just so like, wow, there's Stevie Wonder just sitting there. And he takes his chromatic harmonica out and starts playing Isn't She Lovely? and I start crying, and I'm like, I don't know, is this the time where I say that, hey, I'm in the room? And he just played for 30 minutes, and he was like, yeah, I knew you were here the whole time.
No kidding.
That is the one time. And when I met James Taylor, the first time I met James Taylor too.
Whoa, dude, that's. Did you and Charlie? What'd you guys? I mean, you worked on a piece for iHeart. What was that like?
It was amazing playing. It was for the iHeartRadio Awards, and it was amazing having Stevie's piano abut next to my piano, and we were just playing our favorite songs of each other.
Pinch me moment. Damn.
I still can't believe that happened. It's unbelievable.
Message to your fans. Final question. What would you like to say to your fans? OG fans, new fans you're getting every day?
My message would be to pick up an instrument. If you are inspired by any artist, any bit of music, you can probably learn how to play it. There's nothing more powerful than learning how to play an instrument, learn piano, play saxophone. That would be my message.
If you decided to, let's like really get serious and learn to play piano,
and
you get like a YouTube series or whatever, if you really buckled down, how long would it take to get to where you could read notes, play pretty well?
I mean, one size does not fit all. You could learn how to play a Coldplay song in a month just by watching some tutorials. You watch my videos online. You can just, I don't know. It might take a long time. It might take, I'm still trying to learn how to play guitar. It hurts my fingers. I don't like it.
Quick recap, Changes. It is out. Of course, the album, Whatever's Clever, coming out March 6th. Charlie, what else do people need to know about Charlie Puth? Charlie Puth?
Thank you for confirming my name. There's a lot of layers to this album, and there's a lot that I haven't told you yet. And maybe you'll find out when you listen to the album. Not to be super cryptic and annoying, but...
Is it one of those things where you'd rather not say and just have me or whoever, us...
I can't say it right now, but I'm very excited for people to know about it. And you'd find out, like, it's interwoven in the music. And again, I'm sorry to be cryptic and annoying.
Dude, I like the secrecy of it. It's like very, I don't know. It makes me anticipate what's coming here.
It's my proudest work yet. And I'm super proud of like who I've become because of this album.
Dude, thank you for hanging out.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Once again, appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
At the end of every interview, fist bump. I am going to go to a damn mall today. If there's one open.
Go to the Beverly Center.
At the end of every interview, fist bump to make it official. Give me a little, yeah.
Wow. And our rings touch too.
That boom.